right, well, let's bring Kevin in as a superstar loan originator right now. Your average LO across the country does anywhere between 2 to 3 to 4 loans a month. And they call themselves like studs, you know. Yeah, I did 3 loans last month. I'm like, wow. So, but Kevin is doing, I mean, I think his loan log last month, how many, Kevin, you had like 33, 34 loans brought in just the month of January? I mean, that's heroic, guys. That is, somebody goes out there and does 30, 40 loans a month, forget about it. They are a whole different breed of animal. And so what we build in our work and with individuals that are committed is we build a whole other breed of animal. And so I just want to stop in and bring Kevin in and just ask Kevin how our work has affected his life over these last few years and what kind of an impact we'll say it's made in his business. Welcome, Kevin. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, great.
Thanks for having me. I'm always willing to share how Brett's work and what Brett's done for me has just absolutely changed my life. Now, back at the end of 2005, I was a loan originator. I had bought into my first mortgage company a few months prior to that, and had just written a check for $75,000 to buy in to an office that was losing $8,000 a month that I found out. Right. So I was like, here's this guy who's going to turn it all around for me. And another $10,000. Well, great. Here we go. Now, at that time, I was, originating 3, 4, 5, 6 loans a month, closing those down, and man, felt pretty good because that's about average. And when I found out that I'd written a check for $75,000 to buy a part of a mortgage company that was then losing $8,000 a month, I got stuck and depressed really quick. I was miserable. I think I even told Brett, when on our first conversation, like, dude, I am near suicidal.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yes, another.
I'm like, I am so depressed. I am stuck, and I don't know how to go build this thing and go do this. Because from just being an originator to being a company owner, now a manager and an accountant and a marketing guy, and taking on all those paths too, I was flabbergasted. I didn't know what I was going to do. In a short amount of time, you and I started working together right there at the end of December. 92 days later, I was averaging 30 loans a month, and I bought my dream home. I went from just a small $85,000 house, middle of the road, America, type home, making $45,000, $55,000, $60,000 a year, to buying my dream home in 92 days, driving the car I wanted to drive off the showroom floor in 92 days. And when you go from 5 loans a month to go down and knocking down and closing 20 to 30 loans a month, that brings you a lot of money. And as Brett talked, money's not everything, but money gives you a lot of options in life.
That's right.
And 18 months after that, I had opened up 6 offices in 5 states, and we were cooking. We were absolutely on fire, having a blast. And, the biggest thing about it is Brett didn't come in here and teach me how to do the mortgage business. I don't know if Brett originated a home loan and worked it all the way through the closing ever. But
back in 92.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But Brett helped
1,000 years ago.
Brett helped me fix me, and I actually took all of Brett's work, and he helped me create a presentation model to go out and do big things. And it's been a fun ride ever since.
By the way, Kevin, I did listen to your CD that you wrote for the realtors, for them. The conversation. That was amazing. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. Right, because I got flat out committed to helping real estate agents close 1 to 2, 3 to 4 more transactions per month in 60 days or less.
Woo!
That's how I went and got real estate agents. I still use that exact same model today. And it gets even better because, we all went through the ride, man. We're making tons of money. My wife and I are at country clubs and limos, and, man, we're just living the dream. 26, 27, 28 years old, and we've got more money and having a ball. Thought this will never quit. And then March 17th, 2009, I get the phone call from all 3 Wall Street bankers and say, hey, we are not buying any more loans. We're sitting on $14 million worth of loans we can't sell. We went broke in a hurry. We lost everything. Foreclosed houses, lost all the properties, lost the cars, lost everything, all the way down to living in a shed at my in-laws with my 2 daughters and my wife. a place called Stuck in a Hurry when that happens. Yeah. So I'm like, wow, what do I do now? Holy cow, what am I going to do? The mortgage business is awry. That's what I know. That's how I've made it. You know, what am I going to do? And I used Brett's tools and strategies that he taught me to rebuild out of that. To get up, take action, put your shoes on, go to work. Because Brett's thing goes, dude, if you want to be successful, you got to work. So I couldn't laying around in a dark shed every day having a pity party. And that was a real comfortable thing to do. That's what I wanted to do. But I knew that wouldn't get me and my family back out and back to the top again.
No matter how many invites you send out, no one comes to those pity parties, do they?
Oh, no. We want everybody to come, but they sure don't. Yeah. And your wife's looking at you like, hey, how long are we going to live in the shed?
That's a lawnmower over there.
Yeah, we recently moved just a couple weeks. I was going through. I saved a lot of stuff just to remember where I've been. I think I even texted Brett. I had these sheets. I got up one morning and said, man, I'm going to go cut grass. This summertime, I will go mow yards. So I handed out 700 flyers in the neighborhood. I got 22 yards to mow. I was the cheapest guy in town. Nobody could be cheaper than me. And I went and mowed 20 yards a day in 110-degree heat, and that's where I restarted, knowing that if I get committed and I never quit, my persistence will ensure my success, and I will get there again if I stay committed and keep building, keep growing, keep going. So we did that, and, you know, slowly but surely, hey, man, got through it, back in the mortgage business 2 years later, up 30 loans a month, living the dream again, here we go. Big thing is never quit. But I share that with you, not to be a hero or to brag, but just that I use what Brett is going to share with people in these events. And anytime anybody can do any work with Brett, he will share these tools that I use to get to the top, get crushed by the economy, kicked around by the world, get to the bottom, and then get to the top again. It works. It works if you work it. And it's been a fun run. I love it. You know, I think Rox has had me call some people. Chris has had me call some people. I certainly don't mind sharing my story. Because here's the thing, guys. When I first started working with Brett and I came in and I was starting to, really get my originations up, remember, I had just bought into this company back in 2005, and the loan officers that were in that company saw me come in, saw me work up, but they didn't have a lot of respect for me. When I came in there and said, hey, guys, you're going to get one loan a day and you're going to originate 30 loans a month, they looked at me like I was freaking crazy. Nobody can do 30 loans a month. It's impossible, dude. Nobody does that. Who can? You can't do it. The most, you're going to max out at 10 loans a month. There's no way that you can handle 30 loans a month. I said, great, watch me do it. Here we go. And with the right, grind and putting systems in place to make things happen, yes, you can handle that workload. It's a lot of work, but, you go out and get committed to getting it done, and it can happen. And that's why if you're on the phone and you're sharing with mortgage brokers, owners of companies, or loan officers, hey, we're going to help you do 30 loans a month. Well, you're mismatching us. No, you won't. You can't. Nobody can do 30 loans a month. It's impossible. Well, I'm proof that, yes, you can. Absolutely you can, if you're committed to it. And I'm happy to share it with anybody. You just shoot me a text, shoot me an email. Hey, this guy's on the fence. Can you give this guy a call at your earliest convenience? Absolutely.
We love you, Kevin. Thank you for that. That really means a lot to us. Thank you.
You are so awesome, Kevin. Thanks for the push.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it changes lives. I coach realtors with the exact same stuff that I experienced with Brett. I didn't read a book and get a concept. I got to live it. I lived these things that Brett teaches. So now I actually coach and work with the realtors. That's the value I bring to them to get their business. I coach them to whatever income level, production level that they're committed to going to. So
what Kevin is really great at, is Kevin is very, very coachable. So he's very coachable. And coachability is key. And, right out of the gate, I always say I could tell 10 people the same thing to do. Out of those 10, one, maybe two will do when I took Kevin on, one of the things I've always said to my coaching clients is, with our loan officers, I said, the best way to go make rapid money, rapid income, is to go give office presentations. I said, one of our guys, Jeff Hoffman, he was $100,000 upside down in debt. He was completely just broke and as depressed as a person as you could be. And he took the skills of presenting, and he took them into the marketplace to realtors, and he earned over $1 million his second year as a loan officer. He was number 26 on the Mortgage Originator magazine out of the entire country. He's number 26. The average LO across the country does about $10 to $12 to $15 million a year, and that's on a high end. Jeff did $198 million his second year. $198 million in personal production. So Kevin's a sharp. He's a tough, sharp tool in the shed. I mean, I just got to share with them that. He's like, I'm on it. But I could tell 10 loan officers that same thing, and they won't do an office presentation. It wasn't a week or so later, all of a sudden I get a video across my desk, and he's like, I'm watching this going. I'm watching this video going, dude, that's all my stuff. Wow. I mean, he just emulates. He's just a great emulator. He can, and he can't believe what he said. He said, well, man, that looks great. You know, the good thing is, you got the suit on, man, you got your tie on, and you did it. That's about all that's good about that brief. Yeah, right. That's right. There wasn't a whole lot of, wow, that's amazing. Because it was his first one. It was his first one, and he threw that back into my direction. Like I say, within a week or so, I had that right on my desk. And I've always told my loan officer guys, go coach realtors, go coach them. Don't hope they do business. Don't go, oh, I'm going to go into the marketplace and find people that are doing business. Honestly, dude, if they're not, coach them to do business. But again, I can tell 10 LOs the same thing, and one will do it. Kevin's the one. And that's why he's coaching realtors. He's out there coaching. If they're doing 3, dude, I'm going to coach you to 5. I'm going to coach you so you are better, more efficient, more proficient. And then there's higher leverage because now they got to use you. Where are they going to go give their business to build on the road? Bill's not helping them do more business. Kevin's helping them do more business. And so, Kevin, you have such an amazing story. I mean, I've watched, as you know, I've seen loan officers that come through my door for years now, and Kevin is a very, very rare breed. The point that he's making here through his story is his story from slavery to freedom, and I think that's really the best story of mankind, the story from slavery to freedom, and the slavery of poverty or addiction or depression or whatever that slavery is, to the freedom of that, and to be willing to work, to be willing to dive in, to be willing to do whatever it takes. And so, Kevin, I just want to honor your story and your commitment to do whatever it takes, because you are definitely I don't want to even say cut above, because you're way beyond that. I hope that you guys get here tonight, Kevin's story. That I don't know where you're at. I don't know where any of you're at. You, as far as I know, you could be in your family shed right now. So I don't have any clue where any of you are at for the most part. I don't know where you're financially at. I don't know where your emotional state is at. But Kevin's been through them all. I mean, like I say, he was highly depressed, suicidal, and financially he was down and out, living in sheds next to the lawnmower, and with a family, and but making a decision that one day, and that's it. Today's the day. I'm going to just go out. I'm going to do whatever it takes. 110-degree weather. I'm going to go bang doors. I'm going to get back to building my core values, building my core disciplines. And for most, they really have lost that. And so I'm really wanting to believe that if you're here tonight and you're with us on this call, that you are at a certain place in your life to really go into A game with us and really pull your best foot forward and to work together as a team. Kevin didn't do this by himself. He's got a team of people. He's got the people around him that push him up and not push him down. And we have enough people around us that push us down. So this is a team, an environment, a culture of people. We push each other to grow to the next level and to levels beyond. And so, again, Kevin, I just want to say thanks for sharing your story. It really means a lot that you've done so much with our work.
Absolutely.
Does anybody have any? So also, let me just quickly kind of go with that for half a second. I wanted to reiterate and make the point is that Kevin paid $10,000, folks. $10,000.
Tell the people when I call people that are on the fence, I tell them. I say, hey, fella, listen, I paid $10,000 for 6 days of coaching. Had I known at the time that the goals I would have got out of my life and my life would have changed, I'd have paid 10 times that. And I think I've told you that, Brett.
Yes.
And if you've got any way to participate with Brett Figueroa at any level, seminar, one day, coaching, whatever, make the investment.